Alright, hello, my name is Jason Nestor, and today I'm going to be teaching my mother how to have tone production on the clarinet. Now, what we're going to start with is the embouchure formation, and so how we're going to do that is we're going to take our index finger, place it on our bottom lip. Just place it and hold it there. And so your nails are kind of long, so this is going to be perfect. This is going to be a perfect example. Alright, so basically then we kind of roll our bottom lip over our bottom teeth.
Okay.
Perfect. Now make sure you keep your finger straight, because this is going to resemble the reed and the mouthpiece on the clarinet. And so then we just kind of bite down with our top teeth. Not to, make sure, can you keep your lips kind of up? Like to where I can see your teeth? Perfect. Just like that. And now, make sure your teeth are touching the top of the lip. Can you kind of bring out, can I physical?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, can you keep turning to the side? No, the other way. Okay. Now reform the embouchure. Okay, top teeth. Okay, hold on. Now kind of go out a little more. And there you go. And so now what you want to do is you're going to want to form a seal around that. Perfect. Perfect. Make sure those corners are nice and pulled back. That looks amazing, actually. All right. So you can take finger out. Okay. So now we're going to start with. The mouthpiece and barrel before we move on to the rest of the clarinet, because we want to establish a good tone. I'm going to turn that around. It's probably not good with the keys. Okay, so reed placement on the instrument is kind of like an optical illusion. As you can see, on this side, you can see some of the wood of the reed, right? And on this side, you can see some of the black part of the mouthpiece, right? It's an optical illusion. Now, when we're putting the reed in the mouth, an excellent way to check to see if we have too much reed in the mouth is to take a slip of paper, and where it stops is how much mouthpiece we should have in the mouth. Okay? And that's a perfect example of how much mouthpiece we should have. So I'm going to give you this, and you're just going to hold it with your left hand, and you're just going to try to form the embouchure around that with the mouthpiece, though. Can you use a little more mouthpiece? You kind of, yeah. And here, let me, don't move it, wait. Okay, and now I would kind of bring your, perfect, are you okay? All right. So now, just kind of form that seal as best you can. And now, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath into your nose and blow. Yeah, there we go. We got a sound. All right, so now we just need to work on tone. I would say, can you reform the embouchure for me to see with the mouthpiece? You seem to have kind of a chin. Your chin is kind of in a little bit. Is there any way you can bring your chin out a little bit? Yeah. And can you kind of, don't move. Let me do this. Okay. Now, make sure that seal, pull the corners back, and take a deep breath and blow. Perfect. That actually sounds really good. All right, so now I actually think that looks pretty good. It sounded pretty good too. That's an F sharp. So now we're going to add it to the clarinet. Now, can I see that? For the purposes of this video, we're just going to have this tone production. The clarinet is already assembled. Okay, so now I just need to teach you open G on the instrument. Now, how I'm going to teach open G is by having thumb and thumb rest, as you can see, and right hand down over these keys right here. These three fingers right here are going to be down over these three tone holes right here, and then you're just going to hold the instrument. You're just going to hold the instrument like this, and then form the embouchure, and then what? Alright, so you might want to back up your chair a little bit, that way we don't hit the table. Alright, so I'll give this to you. So make sure you just thumb rest, yes. And these 3 fingers over those tone holes right there. And then your left hand is going to kind of like just float over those keys.
These keys?
Yes, but you're not going to cover anything. Okay. So just make sure it's not covered. Now, reform the embouchure. You can go ahead and. All right, let me check. That looks great, actually. Excellent. All right, now we're gonna play an open G. All right, so whenever you're ready, take a deep breath. One. Okay, so your tone production was a little flat. So what we're going to try to do is we're going. Can you reform the embouchure for me? Let me see. All right, your chin is still kind of in. So if you can, try to do this for me. Try to form the embouchure with the mouthpiece in, and then try to bring your chin out, kind of like this, like. Now what? Excellent, excellent. And that was actually a really good open G. So I think that's actually really good. So you would be a great clarinet player. So I honestly think that's really good. Can you do it one more time, just to make sure we cover all our bases? Chin out, remember? Okay. Go ahead. Whoa. Are you
I mashed on the keys, I'm sorry.
No. Did you mash?
I mashed something, I'm sorry.
It probably struck the register key.
Okay.
That's okay. Try not having such a steep angle with the clarinet. Kind of, a little bit out, just a little bit, kind of like that. Okay, and try to remember that chin needs to come out, and make sure you pull the corners back and have a nice seal on the instrument. Go ahead, whenever you're ready. Well, that was actually really cool. I didn't expect that. I don't know. That was actually really cool. But the G you played the first time was really good. That sounded like an F sharp again when you were playing just with the mouthpiece and barrel. You may have too much mouthpiece, so try bring your chin out again, and make sure your fingers are covering the tone holes. Make sure they have a nice seal for the tone holes, and try again. Whoa. Wait. Take this hand. If you can, just kind of basically your main holding point should be with the right hand, and your left hand should basically just be kind of floating. I see what you're doing. You're pressing the A sharp key. So if you can, just kind of bring the hand out over here. If you can, just kind of make sure you're not pressing anything. All right, so try again. Wait. Okay, so you don't have a nice seal over these.
I'm sorry.
All right, so if you can, kind of take your, I think you have too much mouthpiece. Can you kind of bring, remember the paper example? So just try doing that again. Excellent job.
I think I was the one making the mistakes. I didn't have these.
Yeah, but that's why I'm here.
Okay.
That's all right. I'm here to fix any mistakes you have.
Okay.
It's all good. I think we're good. You played 2 really good G's. You squeaked a little bit, but we fixed the problem.
Okay.
So I think we're good.
Okay.
I'll take the clarinet, and excellent job. Thank you, Mom.